Suleiman the Magnificent and the Four Awful Rulers, featuring Suleiman the Magnificent, Elizabeth I, Ivan the Terrible, and Peter the Great.
Once upon a time, there were four rulers by the names of Suleiman the Magnificent, Ivan the Terrible, Peter the Great, and Elizabeth I. Suleiman the Magnificent was the good guy who was successful and likable. Ivan the Terrible, Elizabeth I, and Peter the Great were more like Suleiman's opponents. Ivan the Terrible was a jerk that no one got along with and a guy who had many problems. Peter the Great wasn't as bad as Ivan, but he didn't get along with Suleiman the Magnificent. And last but not least, Elizabeth I. She was more of a selfish kind of woman that also did not get along with anyone very well.
This is where Suleiman the Magnificent lives. From his own father, he inherited a well-organized country, a disciplined army, and a full treasury. Suleiman learned how to think like a powerful sultan. His wife, Roxalina, told lies about him. But with all the stress that he had on his shoulders, he was still a good ruler. Suleiman was also known as the lawgiver for his complete reconstruction for the Ottoman legal system.
Ivan the Terrible suffered from mental health. He was not a good guy and no one really liked him all that much. He was a jerk and wasn't a nice person at all. His wife passed away and he came up with the theory that his military leaders poisoned her, so he killed them. His daughter-in-law was with child and he caused her to have a miscarriage. This happened because he thought her choice of clothing was immodest, so he beat her. His son found out what had happened and confronted Ivan. Ivan got angry and hit his son in the head with an iron-tipped staff, which caused his son's death.
Peter wasn't a bad guy like Ivan, but he wasn't really known as a good guy either. He caused people to be taxed to near bankruptcy by taking over Russia. He wiped out Russian culture, morals, and values. He also transformed the upper class, but failed to do the same for common people.
Elizabeth I was a selfish woman and it was mostly to herself. She was a woman with no husband because she didn't want to compromise her power with anyone. She wanted it all to herself. She used her power freely to veto legislation, she avoided confrontation, and didn't attempt to define Parliament's constitutional position and rights. She left large debts to her successor, and she never gave clear direction of her church.